Okay, I think I'm gonna go to Stovia and see if I can buy a wheat roll. Try to get these missions knocked out of the way. I wonder if I have any carrot seeds. Because once I get done with the missions, I was thinking about planting some of those. Let's see if I have any carrot seeds. Just one. I'd have to buy some. Gotta have a wheat roll here.
How can I help you? Whatever you need, I've got it.
Whatever I need. I hope that's the case, buddy. Aha, wheat roll.
Good luck.
Hail, friend. My wares never disappoint.
And I'll take some of your carrot seeds. Let's see. Oh,
Have a good day.
Is that true?
okay, back to Astoria to give this kid what he wanted. Okay, I still got all that ore on me that I mined. I forgot about that.
I'm an experienced traveler, but a shy one. I only travel when nobody's watching.
Okay, I'm back, kid. Hello, good sir. I'm smelling some delicious food. Is that for me? Yes, it's nutritious. It should satisfy your hunger for some time. Thank you for saving my life. Food tastes good as ever. In the meantime, I heard rumors in the village. I was told that 2 families were thinking about taking care of me. They can't come to an agreement, so I have to make the choice myself. Will you help me make up my mind? Flip a coin. Both families have their own problems. In that case, I have to think about it. Could you visit me in a while? I wouldn't want to starve again. I'll come by in some time. Wait for the next day. Okay. These missions are tedious. Okay, I got all the way back to Clonica. Really don't want to, really can't be affording to keep fast traveling, so guess we're gonna need to save money for taxes. Guess we're gonna be running for a while. Oh, there's a cave up there. I've never been in that cave. Getting sidetracked, but I wanted to check this out. It doesn't look like there's much here. Oh, what's this? A dead guy? A simple large backpack. Lodestone. I don't even know what that is. We're out of stone? Really? Wow. Well, I have them gathering. They just used it all up. Well, hopefully they got enough tools. Just turn this all off for now. Okay, I had to turn my tools off. Hopefully I don't forget about that. Hopefully they got enough tools in storage to last them a while. Yeah, they got, I guess stone axe is 22. That's the lowest one, so that'll be enough to last them for quite a while. Oh, there's a wolf spawn over here. Welcome. It took me a while to go over our findings. They have brought all the memories back. My father has been missing for years, and I was sure that he was gone for good. But at that moment, I felt like I'd just lost him that day. It shows how much he meant to you. You don't have to bother to comfort me. I'll manage. This rusty weapon is his. It's hard to imagine. What could make him leave it there? He'd rather lose his hand than lose a grip on a handle. I don't know. He instantly became furious and claimed that the hunters stole it from him. Well, he could just be angry that you reminded him of losing it. It would be considered a great disgrace if he simply misplaced his axe. Did he share anything else? Not much besides grunting, threatening, and finding your mother to be the root of all evil. My mother? Why would he say that? Well, he might think that she's responsible for my every action. He still views me as a child who can't wipe his own arse without his mom's help. I prefer not to comment on that. Blast him, he's useless. Was a good friend of my family once, but that's long gone. Completely forsaken us. My father went missing, whatever. I didn't need him then, I don't need him now. Let's forget about him. I have a delicate matter for you. This is a renowned barber surgeon residing in the main city. His name is Sedowin. The man has vast knowledge on any subject I can imagine. I witnessed him putting together a badly broken leg of one of our villagers. I can't deny him that. He's known to put a lot of people on their feet. Talk to Sedowin. Okay, so I gotta go back to Pistovia and back to Astoria. See, I'm only in day 5 in the winter, so that ain't bad, but getting all these missions done's a grind. It's almost dark. I wonder if it'll let me sleep. There we go. Nope. Gotta wait just a little bit. Don't really feel like running there in the dark. Alright. Back to Pistovia. Hey, Cozy, what's up? Hello, hello. I'm finally on my medieval dynasty here, doing some missions that keep making me run all the way back and forth across the map. Ooh, what do we got here? Fishing spears. Somebody else, hey, what's up, man? You need to figure out how to. You're gonna survive the cold when I get into it. What? You don't have clothes or what? I planted a decent amount of flax straight away in spring. That's the first thing I planted. I had it all planned out. Kiwi Soar, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, my village is pretty new. You know, this is still my first year in, even though I play longer seasons, but it's nothing super special yet, just kind of starting. Got a lot of stuff to do. Got a decent amount of buildings, but no designs or anything yet like that. Just trying to get my farm going and everything kind of operational. Building houses, hiring villagers, doing these dynasty rep missions. I don't have a donkey or a horse yet, so see how close I am. I do have a donkey shelter unlocked, which I could build actually. I'm a little ways away from getting a stable yet. So I did one fast travel and now I'm just running because I got to save my money. Got taxes coming up in the spring. I think it's going to be about 2,000. I have 3,243, so I like to keep a little extra just in case. Is that a bandit camp? Then I get sidetracked. Let's check this out. Let's see what I got over here. Maybe I searched this already? It doesn't look familiar to me. Bronze knife. Coins, 75. Alright. Nothing in there. When you play it, zone out and just grind. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Hopefully I don't run into anything that's gonna kill me. Not sure where I'm at right now. Almost to Pistovia. Oh, it's going pretty good, Kiwi. I just saw that. Sorry, I'm zoning out on the game. See, okay. Alright, let's see. This is the son of the she-wolf still mission here. It's been going on for a while. Is there a way to get big walls? I didn't look into all the designs, but I don't think you can build walls this tall. I don't believe. Could be wrong, but I'm guessing. Let's see, is everything alright? My friend entrusted me with an unusual request regarding human remains. I might be the only person in the world hit by nostalgia at the sound of these words, even though forsaken odor that accompanied my experiments seemed pleasant in my memories. Bloody ignorance have always ruined everything. Forgive me, I'm babbling. Where's the body? That's all I have. Here you go. That's quite disappointing. Not much to examine here, which is a pity. I was expecting something more fresh than a dried fossil, but you've come a long way, and I wouldn't want that to go in vain. Let's see, the femur bone is quite long, its head is thick, it's almost certainly a man's bone, but in the state it's awful. There are several deep cuts and blunt markings. I'd say they came from sturdy hands of a crude butcher. Someone took tremendous care to ensure he wouldn't survive. Judging by the condition of the pieces, it was a middle-aged individual. However, the remains themselves are not old. The man was still alive several years ago. I just hope you didn't dig up someone you murdered yourself. That kind of behavior would be treated without delay. I have the recipe for a potion. Let's see. I never murdered anyone. Killed, that's a different story, but murder, never. Is this mission still going? Oh, they want me to go all the way back to Klonika again? It never ends. Is there a way to... like... Fast traveling is getting more and more tempting, I tell you. They got me running across the map 50 times. Reading a lot of storyline and running across the map back and forth. Can I be done, please? Alright, back to Klonika. Here we go again. I really need to get a donkey, I think. If I gotta wait a little while for that horse yet. All this running is killing me. I think I may have searched this already. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh, this is a Wizen spot. I don't want to get killed here. Should probably stay in the roads. I'm just trying to take the shortest route. Oh no. Wolves. Oh no, bandits! No! Oh! Oh, dude. I'm not prepared. Whoa, back off, buddy, back off. This guy's relentless. Okay, he's backing off. I don't really feel like fighting those guys. I just want to get these missions squared away. Alright, this is the guy. It's good to see you. What news do you bring? Did you learn anything from the barber surgeon? The bones belong to a middle-aged man and they are a few years old. Then there's no more doubt. Those remains have to belong to my father. Their location and other findings confirm this. You can hand them over to me. Alright, here you go, buddy. There's something different in my mother's behavior this time. She may have confused or enraged, but she had never questioned that these were Wojamir's bones. Bro. I gotta follow this guy again. Here we go again. He's confronting this guy, the salty dude. What's this gathering all about, boy? You're too intimidated to speak with me alone? I got an axe out. I've already talked with one of your friends. All of them are nothing but vagrants and skullmongers, and I don't want to waste my time. Save it. Your time is not wasted, but it's almost over in this village. I won't be listening to any of that nonsense again. Get out of my house, you brat. I'm not moving a single step. You'll listen to what I have to say, you murderer. It's quite the confrontation here. You better watch. We went to the cottage in the woods and found your axe rusted and covered with blood. I know what you did. They've stolen it from me. Dang hunters. They always cut the bullshit. We found his chopped up bones near the cavern. You killed my father. You what? Want to feed me more lies? Look into my eyes, look me into my eyes, and say you didn't do it. There was a swear word in there I left out. Gerald Pelk, you grew up so quickly. He was supposed to be your best friend, and you butchered him. I never. Yes, I did. Why? I don't know. I didn't mean to. At least I didn't think that whole night is a big blur, a hazy nightmare. Oh, sounds like they were drunk and got in a fight or something. We went out drinking in the blizzard. We argued a bit, but I was so hammered. When I woke up, I had such a splitting headache I could barely see, so it was the smell that I noticed first. Then I saw the red. Everything was red, and my brother laid still in the center. You sicken me. I don't blame you. I loathe myself from that day as well. I'm sorry, Gerald Peck. There's nothing I can say in my defense. I heard enough. I can't even look at you right now, but you'll pay for what you have done. And don't try to run. There's no place in this realm I would not hunt you down. Well, I guess that settles that. Now we got to talk to Gerald Pelk again. I need to speak with my mother. I'm terribly sorry. If there's anything I can do, don't hesitate to ask. Someone should check on Pezrika, Nedian's ex-wife. She deserves to know the truth. Alright. So we gotta tell the poor guy's wife that he was murdered.
She'll have no excuse.
Okay, good day to you. Your straight face tells me something is bothering you. Dear, are you in need of any potions or herbs? I'll find you something to loosen you up a little in no time. No need for that. What brings you? Your former wife of Needham, right? I bring some grave news. Yes, I'm the unfortunate one. I'm not surprised. Again, that reminds me of his existence. What's bothering the simple-minded brute this time? It's about ripping seams in his boots because he slipped away to work or spreading onion scent in house. That big baby was always afraid to bathe. It's more serious, I'm afraid. Hurting the ones you used to love, that's him in his glory. Are you hungry, darling? I have some stew in a cauldron. No, thank you. You don't seem very moved by these revelations. Needin is long dead to me. There's nothing more he could do to make me detest him even more, or even both of them. Okay, she doesn't care. Can we just wrap this up then? Locate the water collection spot. I thought we'd be done for sure. We still got to do more on this mission. Check the water spot. On the riverbank, you notice a number of containers for storing water. You have no doubt that this is the place where the herbalist draws the water she uses for her work. It is, after all, a few steps away from the workshop. Take a closer look into the water collection site. You notice that the water here is cleaner than downstream, where the locals pour their filth or wash themselves. No wonder the herbalist takes water for her potions far away from the village. Grab one of the buckets and fill it with fresh water. The liquid is so transparent you can barely see a reflection in the filled bucket. That much water should suffice for Pezrika. Okay. I'm a water boy. Fetch the water, boy. Fetching your water. I got a village to run. Thank you for the water. Dearie, I hope you didn't hurt your back. Alright, I've gathered scribblings in my thoughts. I'm all ears. Everyone in the village can recall clearly what they were doing the day before the great blizzard struck. For instance, I was cooking a special mushroom soup and I paid an unexpected visit by no one else than Wojamir. I was probably one of the last people to speak with him while he was still alive. Now I think about it. Anyway, the hunter came with an unusual request. He declared proudly that it's his time he got himself another heir, asked with beaming smile on his face for some fertility infusion. I didn't know they had such problems. He mentioned it, when they almost lost hope. Baby Jarlpek was born healthy and strong. Slav was praised the medicine for the working miracles. One other major problem in that story: an infusion of the kind doesn't exist, or at least I've never heard about it. Slava indeed visited me frequently before her son was born, but I've usually provided her with herbal concoctions to help her calm down and sleep at night. He instantly turned pale as a ghost and refused to say anything else. He left my workshop and headed home. I assumed that he had a lot of explaining to do with his wife. When I woke up the next day, he was already missing after having set off for the snowy woods. Losing his best companion tore Needham apart. Yet another step to his demise, but there was something more. The final straw, besides sudden decision to give up drinking, were some unburnt fragments of parchment I found in the hearth of our house. Since Needon's fate is almost certainly sealed now, I won't need those shreds of notes anymore. They may shed some light on our village leaders, those paragons of virtue. Okay, we still gotta talk to somebody. The never-ending story. It's you again. Good to see you, my friend. What are you doing here? Where's your brother? Where's Slawa? Hold your horses. Why so many questions, my brother? Preparing our departure. We are moving to more prosperous realms. Didn't you say that you were fine in the wild, far from society? We did, true, but we're getting more and more visitors, both hunters and bandits. That's not the peaceful life we wanted. I bought some of our supplies to sell. We can't carry this much anyway. I hope to meet the leader of the village, but those local cheapskates say she went north some time ago. That's what you call bad luck. I must have missed her on my way here. I only wanted to ask her for permission to sell. I wish to do it nice and legal, leave this place in clean record. You know, I wouldn't have any authorities stay on the trail, on our tail as we leave. Thanks for helping. Okay. This is a really long story. Longest one that I've done so far on the oxbow. What was that? That guy like just fell over in the water. A bandit? It's over. Wojamir finally rests in peace, along with his belongings and the wretched acts that ended his life. This should put an end to our snooping where you weren't supposed to. I won't forget what an insult your running around with my late husband remains was to my family name and local authority, carried in a bag like a mere item. And what makes you the paragon of respect and honor? You are living in a web of lies. Boy, this is quite the story here. I have spent years trying to bring law and order to this village, finding a thread of understanding between half-feral hunters and simple-minded lumberjacks required harsh measures and impossible decisions. You have no idea what it takes to be a true leader. But I do know what triggered Wojamir's departure. He was looking for a remedy from the herbalist, which you've made up. Did that foul herb lady tell you that? She drinks too many of her potions and speaks out of her mind. Needon did well to leave that lunatic. I care a little about her opinion as I do yours. We're done here. Go back to your hole or wherever your nest is. There was no need for medicine. You weren't a barren wench after all. It's Wojamir used to call you and blame you for all his failures. What did you call me? Who told you that? I stumbled upon some interesting writings. It's all there. You filthy bastard! How dare you? Give me that back. Jaropek should know who his real father is. He deserves to know. Silence. That would distract him from his preparations. He has to become the leader of our village at all costs. He always been better than Wojamir in every way. His father was a disappointment. Stop bringing him back. Wojamir was an unmatched hunter, yes, but he lacked in every other area. Even as a husband, how long was I supposed to wait? Until I withered and barren. I did what I needed to. The boy was born strong. The village's lineage was secure and undisputed. Its leader proudly wandered the woods as usual, knowing he had a promising heir, all because of my sacrifice. You did that only for your own selfish comfort. You wanted it all for yourself. That's the truth. At least own it. No, all I wanted for my child was to be better than him. Wojamir didn't have any sense of leadership in him. He could have managed riskiest hunting expedition, but neither could handle nor understand his people's everyday needs. He was almost never here, and his people needed him. When I needed him, it wasn't long before everyone's hopes rested on my shoulders. Neodin, on the other hand, may not be the brightest, but I could always count on him. He was near whenever I needed him, at least until that cursed winter night when Wojamir figured out the truth. What really happened that night? Wojamir was furious. I have never witnessed so much ferocity in him. Rushed at me, nearly choked the life out of me, but even in his rage, he wasn't that kind of man. So he released me and ran into the woods. It took me a while to come to my senses. Then I immediately alarmed Neodin. They still good friends and respected comrades after all. There was a part of me that fooled myself into thinking that his fire could still be put out. Time went by and none of them returned. I could not stand waiting any longer and followed their fresh trail into the snow. I had no doubts where Wojamir was going. His cottage is in the woods, safe spot, pretty obvious choice. He reached the building to encounter a most pitiful sight. Two prominent leaders hammered, drunk in deep argument. Wojamir could barely stand straight while Neodin was on all fours. Alright, let's wrap this up.
Welcome. It was nice seeing you.
Let's see.